you want to dance,
acting state chairman of
let me see your hands up.
Ladies and gentlemen, arriving in the arena is the acting state chairman of Progressive Congress APC, Honorable Benjamin Omakolo. Put
Let me see your hands up.
acting state chairman of Progressive Congress.
If you want to dance, let me see your hands up. Shake up, baby, shake up, shake up, shake up, shake up. I do the guinea, you know how to do the guinea. I do the guinea, you know how to do the pom pom. I do the pom pom, you know how to do pee pee. I do the pee pee. I get shake up, shake up, boy, shake up. No look my face, so no fear to dance, so if you want to dance. Let me see your hands up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let me see your hands up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. One of the highlights of this event, one of the reasons we're here, arriving at the arena, is the National Women Leader, All Progressive Congress APC, Honorable Dr. Mary Idele Alile. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for National Women Leader, All Progressive Congress, APC, as she makes her way to greet and interact with the women of Benue State, cut across all the geopolitical zones, who have gathered here to see how they can equally participate in politics. Honorable Dr. Mary Idele Alile, National Women Leader, All Progressive Congress, APC, in the arena for the 774 Explode, enhancing gender space in politics. Beautiful women of Benue State from all the local governments, the 23 local governments, are introduced to you the National Women Leader, All Progressive Congress APC. Put your hands together for our national leader. When you know your hair, Honorable Dr. Mary Idele Alile, when I look National Women Leader, APC.
Chevania Corner Lama Kase Benue.
And your local government, when you can never share, Lame soon and go and walk any Afaji and Nibahe.
Shivifa.
Your woman, your Ebenibo.
Kanyapa.
Ruku.
Kase Benue. Vefae. Chido Veruki Party.
Vandika Tesina Yoleni. Vandika. Sune National Woman Leader. National Women Leadership. Honorable Dr. Mary Idele Alile. Makudi local government, yeah. Sune National Women Leader. Sune Kiki. Afaje, yes, Afa Benue. Makasu Benue, Makitioki Party Totone. Makakasu Benue, Kavila, Mamiove, Numso, Pavunwabi, Shimaveye. Kwade! Kwade Kanyon Avenue! Kwade Sune, Doctor, Honorable Dr. Mary. Okumo! Logo ye! Kasinala! All the 23 local governments, women from the 23 local governments are welcoming the National Women Leader, All Progressive Congress APC, Honorable Dr. Mary Idele Alile. Ungomba go now! Kasumba dede ye! Msune, National Woman Leader wasi! Kawenje! Please, the decorator, please, your attention is needed. Decorator, your attention is needed. Acting State Chairman, All Progressive Congress, APC, Gwenpangu, Honorable Benjamin Omakolo, Kawenje, Kaweneluku Alaye, Kawenelude Original Ye. Sisu Acting State Chairman, All Progressive Congress. So Pishidava. Singing a welcome song because they are happy to have the woman leader the woman leader of APC in Benue State. All the women from the 23 local governments are very happy to have you here, ma. You're most welcome to Benue State. They are eager to listen to what you have to tell them, the instructions you have to dish out to them, and they will act accordingly because here they say, you're most welcome, ma. Sisu Davan. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to also recognize the presence of Special Advisor to the Benue State Governor of Women Affairs, Honorable Scholastica T. Bento. She is the Special Advisor to the Benue State Governor on Women Affairs.
Sometimes I do wonder because it depends me. Benue.
Permit me to recognize the presence of Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomemalia Gatu Association. You're most welcome.
May I also acknowledge the presence of Honorable Linda Agada, Special Assistant to the Governor on Town Beautification, Zone C. Mommy, you are welcome. May I quickly acknowledge the presence of Honorable Mrs. Cynthia Kudumyo Dajo, wife of the Benue State House of Assembly Speaker. May I also acknowledge the mother of the day for Zone A, Honorable Mrs. Dorothy Mato, who is here represented by Mrs. Winifred Hemen. Thank you, Mommy, for coming. May I also quickly acknowledge our very own brother, no other person but Honorable Dennis Zawua. Thank you, sir, for coming. is actually going to be the keynote address. He will be the one giving us the keynote address on enhancing gender space in politics and mentorship. We are waiting to listen to you, and we know you are going to deliver. Thank you very much for coming.
Happening.
May I also quickly acknowledge the wives of Benue State House of Assembly members here present. If you are here, just indicate so that we know you are all welcome. We once again acknowledge the presence of wives of appointees that are here present. Thank you very much for coming.
Happening live here at the IBB Square, Makudi, the Benue State capital. It is the 774 Explode with the theme Enhancing Gender Space in Politics. As you can see, this venue is filled to the brim with all the women from the 23 local governments of Benue State here to represent their respective local governments. They have not been compelled to come here, but willingly, gladly they all came because they are eager to see to see the space that is available for them in politics and to hear from the woman leader herself what she has to say to them, the instructions she has to give to them, so they will act accordingly. Once again, we welcome you to Benue State. We are awaiting the arrival of His Excellency, the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Ahmed Bola Tinubu's GCFR. We are equally expecting the arrival of Her Excellency, the First Lady, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON. The women of Benue State are equally expecting the arrival of His Excellency Vice President for the Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima. Ladies and gentlemen, we are expecting the presence of wife of the Vice President for the Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Hajia Nana Shettima. And I've been told that the #1 citizen of Benue State is very close. Any minute from now, he will join us. We're expecting the arrival of the Executive Governor of Benue State, Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomem Alia. Ladies and gentlemen, we are expecting the presence of the Deputy Governor of Benue State, His Excellency Barrister Sam Ode. Already seated at the arena with so much grace and elegance is the wife of the Deputy Governor of Benue State, Mrs. Christy Sam Ode, Her Excellency. You're most welcome, ma. Ladies and gentlemen, we're expecting the arrival, the presence of National Chairman, All Progressives Congress, APC, Abdullahi Ganduje, His Excellency. Already seated comfortably, and the people can't stop rejoicing because of her presence. Is the National Women Leader, All Progressives Congress, APC, Honorable Dr. Mary Idele Alile. You're most welcome. The women of Benue State are so excited to have you in their midst. And like I earlier said, they have their ears to the ground, awaiting all you have for them.
One, two, 1, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, already seated. Already seated is the acting state chairman, All Progressive Congress, APC, Honorable Benjamin Omakolo. Can you hear that noise? That is an indication of something incredible happening in Benue State, of yet another interface with the #1 citizen of the state, the people's governor. Kasinala Ukum Nitwashe Gona Kwandeye Makudio. Vadike wane yo gonna som kiwaveni. Vadike ye. Vadike ni wa yo gba yo wa anyove. Boko local government ye buruku. Gomna nyora benive. Guma local government ye zuwana na she gomna.
2.
Ushongu.
2.
Ushongu ni wayove. Konshisha. Kaka. Gwe west. Gwe east ye.
2.
Oju local government. Ohiminimko.
2.
Meet your governor. Obi, are you seeing what I am seeing? There you have it, arriving the arena, the #1 citizen of the state of Benue State, His Excellency, Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomem Alia, walking round across all the 23 local governments to interface with the people. Otukpa! Ladies and gentlemen, live for the 774 Explode, Enhancing Gender Space in Politics, is the governor of Benue State, His Excellency, Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomem Alia. Put your hands together for the governor of Benue State as he makes his way to take his seat. Alia Modas! Alia Modas! day. At this juncture, may I inform you that Benue Television Corporation is live on ground, airing this event live as it's happening. We equally have TVC on ground.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as His Excellency takes his place, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as His Excellency takes his place, shall we begin the occasion with the national anthem, please. A round of applause for Nigeria as you take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Benue State, Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomemelia, Your Excellency, Chief Mrs. Christy Sam Ode, JP, the wife of the Deputy Governor of Benue State, Honorable Dr. Mary Idele Alile, the National Woman Leader, All Progressives Congress APC, and our esteemed delegation, the State Acting Chairman of the All Progressives Congress APC, Honorable Benjamin Omakolo, and ex-EXCO members here present, the Mama Martina Alia, the mother of the Executive Governor of Benue State, the Chief of Staff to the Governor, members of the Benue State Executive and Security Council here present, special advisors to the Governor, Honorable Chairman of local government areas, Principal Private Secretary to the Governor, Chairmen and members of statutory commissions and boards, party elders and opinion leaders, heads of extra ministerial departments and parastatals, all top government functionaries and their spouses here present, distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to 774 Explode, enhancing gender space in politics. This afternoon, before we move on, I'd like to invite for the welcome address this afternoon by the distinguished Honorable Special Advisor to the Benue State Governor on Women Affairs, Honorable Scholastica Benso. A round of applause for her, please, as she comes forward. So as she comes, before she makes her speech, may I please invite the Commissioner for Cooperatives, for the Women's Anthem, please. I learned that must be sung before we move forward, the Women's Anthem. Please, Honorable Mrs. Joy Luga, please. Can you kindly join us over here?
Otherwise, she makes her way, please.
For the Women's Anthem, please.
Where we have on standby the Government House Chaplain.
Please, a round of applause for Honorable Mrs. Luga as she comes forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, while we're waiting to have the Women's National Anthem, it's important that media, gentlemen of the press, please do not fail to obstruct media houses that are covering this event live. We have TVC, we have Benue Television covering this event live. Here we have it.
Good day, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Benue State, Very Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomem. Aliyah! We welcome you, the national woman leader of our great party, Dr. Mrs. Mary Idele Akile. Open it again. Boom. We want to welcome you to Benue State with the national women anthem this afternoon. So we crave your indulgence to give us your listening ears. All across the nation, all around the world, women are longing to be free, no longer in the shadows, forced to stay behind, be side by side in terrible clarity. Oh, sing a song for women everywhere. Let them around the world and every neighbor. Oh, sing a song for women everywhere. Equality, development, and peace. Women can't be silent when around the world people and hungry children cry. When we sing at night for justice and of love and hold the rights of all the people high. Oh, sing a song for women everywhere. Let them run around the world and never see. Oh, sing a song for women everywhere. Equality, development, and peace. Next, women are now walking to build a better world where the love of peace and real. When men lay down their weapons and love and share the love of people together. Oh, sing a song for women everywhere. Around the world and never see. Oh, sing a song for women everywhere. Equality, development, and peace. Benue Women APC. Yes, Father.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for women. That is the best anthem in the world. Please put your hands together for them. One more time, Honorable Mrs. Luga, we appreciate you. Thank you. We now invite the advisor to the governor on women affairs, Honorable Scholastica Benue.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Benue State, Reverend Father Hyacinth Yomem Alia, a very distinguished guest, Honorable Mrs. Mary Idele, welcome, ma. Permit me to stand on the already established protocol. I welcome you all specially to this special occasion of the flag of the APC National Woman Leader called 774 Explode, Enhancing Gender in Politics. So, as you can see, we women are gathered here is the evidence of the kind of governor we have. A very gender-sensitive governor that has brought about inclusivity and visibility in this administration. And God has been so good to us to give us such a great woman leader that understands what it means to stand for women, to be an advocate for the less privileged, to be an advocate for the vulnerable. And these two forces joining here together to flag this off. This is the first place of flag off. It can only be God. That is to show you that indeed a true man of God has been called and a true woman of God has been called. We welcome you specially, our woman leader. Ahead we'll go. We stand solidly behind you, Your Excellency. We stand solidly behind you, our APC National Woman Leader. No one can hit you. Ahead we will go. I want to specially appreciate you all that have left your various places to come here to be with us today. This shows your support to our governor, and we appreciate this. I also understand and remember that we all women came out to vote for our governor. And with him, we are here to stand in solidarity to show him that we are solidly behind him and we are solidly behind the APC National Woman Leader. She is not here alone. She came with powerful state women leaders, and our leader is going to introduce them to us very soon for us to appreciate them better. I tell you, you never see something. One will come in a come. So we're here for so many reasons, and it will be unveiled to you. Today is our day. Today is the day that they see us. Today is the day we talk to our governor and our mother here. Today is the day that they give us the visibility and the attention and the power and the position we need. Because Alia is for the poor are getting rich, not for the rich are getting richer. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying. Please, a round of applause to our capacity governor, the that can do governor, to the capacity leader, the woman of honor, the Amazon, the that can do, the representation of women. I appreciate you, Mama. We love you. And we are here to show you, Benue women, that where you go, we will follow. Where the governor goes, we will enter. Anyone that dares our leadership, women are not taking it lightly. We will put you down. We have decided to follow Allah. We have decided to follow Allah. We have decided to follow Father. No turning back, no turning back. Again, we have decided to follow Father. We have decided to follow Father. We have decided to follow Father. No turning back, no turning back. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, women of this powerful state. Thank you to the APC National Woman Leader. So we appreciate you all for coming. Please sit back, relax, and negenenkwa. Before I come down on a lighter note, before I step down, except you don't want me to go down, I'm going to do a personality profile. If you don't tell me who that person is, I'm not leaving the stage.
Yes. Yes.
I should go on.
Yes. Carry on. They have got it.
The good people of Benue State, gentlemen and ladies of Benue State, it is imperative on us to do what is right for the people of Benue State. Uboko Timbayo.
Yes, Father. Yes, Father.
No, wait. Don't guess me quick. Uboko Timbayo Mavaluva Evavihim government. Read my lips. And then, for his appointees, you should guess who is this?
Yes.
These people don't understand anything.
Yes.
They have to know that you have to write.
Yes,
You don't just
Father.
come and tell me
Father.
something by word of mouth. What is wrong with them?
Yes. Yes, Father.
Thank you.
Yes, Father. That's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to the special advisor to the governor, to the Benue State Governor of Women Affairs, Honorable Scholastica T. Bemso. Truly, when you have the backing of women, you can go miles. And then permit me to invite on stage Special Assistant to the Governor on Town Beautification Zone C, Honorable Linda Agada. Put your hands together for Special Assistant to the Governor on Town Beautification. APC. Yes, Father. APC. Yes, Father. My women. I can't hear you. When I say my women, you say yes, Father. Are you not Father's women? My women. Yes, Father. My women. Yes, Father. My women. Yes, Father. Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Distinguished Senator Remi Tinubu, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Benue State, Reverend Father Hyacinth Alia, PhD, Deputy Governor Sam Ode, Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Benjamin Omakolo, the Capacity Chairman of APC Benue State, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to stand on the existing protocols. It is with a heart filled with gratitude that I stand before you to speak very briefly on the awareness of the interesting topic. Exchanging the gender space in politics, which to my mind refers to the increasing participation of women in politics and the shift towards gender equality in political representation, using Benue State as a case study. Your Excellency, our dearest First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it is not a coincidence that you chose Benue State as your first point of call for the 7-7 Explode project flag off, because the gross lack of Benue State women involvement in the governance of Nigeria. Your Excellency, I hail from Obadibo local government and probably the only female appointee, due to the kindness of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Benue State, I'm able to stand before you today. It is significant to note that traditionally, politics has been a male-dominated field, while only very few women are allowed any chance to participate. But because of the gender sensitive of His Excellency, we have in Benue State today. I stand bold to say more women like myself will be given the opportunity to participate. Last I forget, there are ingredients that will influence exchanging gender space in politics
They can be summarized as 1. Increased representation. More women are being elected to political offices, bringing diversity, perspectives, and experiences. 2. Challenging gender stereotypes. Women are breaking away from traditional gender roles and bases, redefining leadership and political engagement. 3. Gender mainstream. Politics is becoming more inclusive with gender considerations integrated into policy and decision-making progress. 4. Empowerment and mentorship. Women are supporting and mentoring each other to enter politics, creating a network of female leaders. This exchange is crucial for creating a more representative and inclusive political landscape, leading to better decision-making and a more equitable society for both women and men, using Benue State as a case study. I believe very strongly that with His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Benue State, Reverend Father Hyacinth Alia, we help the women in the state to grow and attain our God-ordained heights in politics and related field. God bless, as I wish you, all of you, journey mercies to your various destinations. Thank you. Long live Benue State! Long live Benue State! Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Special Assistant to the Governor on Town Beautification, Zone C, Honorable Mrs. Linda Agada. Put your hands together once for her. Thank you very much, ma. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to invite the next person to speak with us. She is the Commissioner of Women Affairs, Honorable Anna Itodo, here represented by the Director, Social Welfare, Mrs. Eunice Tachia. Put your hands together for our mother as she comes forward to present her speech. Before she comes, ladies and gentlemen, may I inform you that it is the result of enhancing women participation that myself, Dr. Mrs. Mary Tiaka Agena, aka MC Action, and Mrs. Mercy Upa are here today. We thank you for this honor. We thank you for this privilege.
His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Benue State, Right Honorable Hyacinth Yome, PhD, Honorable Mrs. Mary Idere, Honorable Dr. Mrs. Mary Idere, please permit me to stand on the existing protocol that has been already established. I represent the Honorable Commissioner, Honorable Mrs. Ann Itodo. She would have loved to be here, but due to unforeseen circumstances, she asked me to stand in for her. I am with great pleasure, excitement, and humility to represent my Honorable Commissioner, Honorable Mrs. Ann Itodo Benjamin, who would have loved to be here, but due to unforeseen circumstances beyond her control, asked me to stand in for her, to extend her warm and heartfelt gratitude to the APC National Women Leader, Dr. Mrs. Mary Arire, a great woman in political landscape of the nation. Ma, you are welcome to Benue State, the food basket of the nation. Doctor, we see and know you to be a driving force, mobilizer, facilitator, nation builder, and a great leader of enhancing gender space in politics. You have a great desire for women And that is why all the women are gathered here for your sake. You are highly welcome. We pray that God is in earnest desire, continue to give you the strength, both the physical and the spiritual, to continue to do the great work for the Nigerian woman. You are welcome, ma. My Honorable Commissioner, ma, she said I should tell you that she is solidly behind you to follow your footsteps. As you move, she is behind you. That anything that has to do with women in Benue State, you should have it in mind that she is strongly here to represent you. And anything you tell her to do is what she will follow as far as Benue woman is concerned. Presently, the Honorable Commissioner in the Ministry of Women Affairs has embarked on registration for the empowerment of Benue women in Benue State. So far, so good. This order came from the above, from the federal to the state, and our governor directed the Ministry of Women Affairs, Honorable Commissioner, to undergo the registration. And so far, so good. The number of 376 women have registered so far, and the registration is ongoing. We want to tell you more about the Benue State. The Benue State government, headed by His Excellency Dr. Haiseyo Memalia, is woman-friendly. Not just women alone. He is into everything. As he has come on board, so many things, as you can see, have taken a new leaf. Payment of salary is ongoing. He pays before 25th, of which under normal circumstances before now, civil servants were like forgotten human beings in the state. But this time, we can boast of paying our children's school fees. We do so many things, business are going on. And this is the only way. Benue State is not an industrial state. We depend on the economy of the government. And the moment salaries are paid, the economy of Benue State moves forward. And he's doing this every month. He doesn't delay. Arrears, he's paying. Pensioners are now human beings. Those that were forgotten are now human beings. We can also go ahead to tell you about other issues like roads construction in the state. All these things are headed by His Excellency. He takes care of the widows by giving them relief materials at every point in time. Widows were nobody, but now widows have something to eat, and they are always happy, as you can see. When they saw, anytime, anywhere they see our governor, they are always happy because he has taken good care of them. The list is enormous. We cannot finish all these things, but I want to tell you that Benue State has taken a new leaf because our governor is strongly behind women. And whatever you come here to do, our governor is there to support you, to make sure that it has come to the rightful person. If it's women, that will be taken care of. So I wish to thank you so much and pray God to continue to reward our excellency, and also as you live and everybody here lives, may God take you safely to your various destinations in Jesus' name. Please keep clapping for Honorable Commissioner Women Affairs, Honorable Anne Itodo, represented by Mrs. Eunice Tachia, Director, Social Welfare. Please put your hands together for her. And without further ado, permit me to invite the Benue State Acting Chairman of APC, the one and only original Benue State Acting Chairman of APC, not the diaspora, the one the Benue people knows. Permit me to invite on stage Honorable Benjamin Omakolo. Please put your hands together for the Benue State Acting Chairman of the All Progressives Congress.
Your Excellency, Very Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomemalia, the Executive Governor of Benue State. The national women leader of our great party, APC, the one who shares the same name with my biological mother, Dr. Mary Idele Alile. Please, for want of time, I crave your indulgence to permit me to adopt the already well-established protocol. APC!
Yes, Father!
APC!
Yes, Father!
Yes, Father!
APC!
I have the honor to welcome all of us to this very important occasion this afternoon. And I want to let the Benue people know this afternoon that Benue has never had it good like we are having today under the leadership of His Excellency, our dear Governor, the performing Governor, Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomemalia. Before this time, we have never witnessed the kind of progress that we are witnessing under the leadership of our Governor in Benue State. Before now, Benue cannot boast of the kind of development that we can physically see on ground today. And I used to think that it is only project that is in the mind of His Excellency until this program came on board. The kind of attention that His Excellency has given to this women program, since I assumed office as the chairman of our great party, he has never given attention to any other program like he has given attention to this program. He kept warning that we must make sure that everything is properly put in place to ensure the success of this program, because the progress and success and the growth of women in politics is central in his agenda. This afternoon, I have come to tell you on behalf of our great party APC in Benue State that there can never be any leader that is better than Father Alia.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
The records are there to prove what we are saying. Any other person that is hiding anywhere with the aim of distracting this government are only doing so because during their time they failed to deliver. And as a party that is focused, we are not afraid to make it clear to Benue people that the only Savior God has sent and is delivering Benue today is Alia.
Yes.
Without Alia, there is no Benue. And it's not just a slogan. Under his watch, everything is working.
Yes.
The civil servants have regained life.
Yes.
The infrastructure in Benue State is top-notch. What we have never seen in Benue is today happening. And yet, the God-sent governor has not borrowed a dime to make all this happen. The national women leader, please, I want to put this record straight so that you take it back to the national secretariat and tell our great leader of the great party in Africa, Umar Ganduje, that Father Alia is the only governor that is performing without borrowing a dime from any facility in Nigeria. And that is why, as a party, APC in Benue State, we have resolved that it is only Father Alia that we will follow, because he is the leader of the party and the leader of Benue State. Let me make it clear again to you that my choice and decision to follow the leadership of Father Alia is the reason why I'm here today. The chief of staff to the governor was one time the secretary of our great party. He will bear witness to this. When evil was concocted against His Excellency, I decided to distance myself because I saw in him a vision that will be able to transform Benue to where we want. And aligning with Father Alia has brought me to where I am today. The national women leader, I want to bring this to your knowledge, that the decision you have taken to launch this program in Benue State is the best decision that you have taken so far in your life. Because there is nobody that starts a program under the watch of Adalia that ever failed. And I want to assure you that this program will gather momentum and it will continue to increase and it will succeed beyond your imagination. I want to sincerely welcome you and all the state women leaders and your entourage to Benue State. I am assuring you that the program that you have come to do today will prepare Benue women to height of national participation in politics. And in few years from now, we will be proud that this program held under the watch of His Excellency. Thank you very much for coming. Your Excellency, we want to especially thank you because of the commitment you have made to make this program a success. God bless you. Under your leadership, Benue State stands. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you. The capacity. The capacity.
Make the applause.
Thank you very much, the Benue State Acting Chairman of APC, for that wonderful speech. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, join me in invite a distinguished son of Benue who is to give us a keynote address on enhancing gender space in politics and mentorship. May I invite Honorable Dennis Zawua to take the stage, please. Put your hands together for Honorable Dennis Zawua. Keynote address on enhancing gender space in politics and mentorship. Put your hands together for this gentle man of Benue. Sir, you are given 3 minutes to summarize your keynote address. Thank you very much.
Meanwhile, Arts Council be on standby for your performance.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Benue State, Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomem Alia, your presence in Benue, Yomem. The national woman leader of our great party, Honorable Dr. Mary Idele Alile, we welcome you to Benue. I stand on existing protocol, having greeted my leaders. My keynote address, may I summarize it as it is said. I want to talk to you, the women of Benue, that every law and every protocol in the whole world, including our party, APC, as well as our governor's strategic plan for Greater Benue, have given great opportunity for women to partake in political activities at all levels, local government, state, and federal. Can you clap for Nigeria nation, the APC? APC! Yes, Father! I want to say that when we're discussing women in politics, we must discuss politics. But I'll summarize what politics is. Political parties are central to democracy. They provide organized channels and structures for citizen participation in decision-making and enables peaceful competition for political power. Without political structures, individuals will lack solid framework and understanding of their rights by the integral members of a nation or community, potentially leading to violations of human rights. The statutes that are supporting women involvement in partisan politics. One of the pillars of United Nations women work in advancing women's political participation and good governance to ensure that decision-making processes are participatory, responsive, equitable, and inclusive. Thus, support is provided to equip women to translate the Convention on Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, which is now ratified by the majority of the world's governments, into legal guarantees of gender inclusivity. Nigeria is one of such countries. Clap for Nigeria. Acknowledging the pivotal role that women can play in advancing comprehensive development, Article 6 of the African Union's Agenda 2063 envisions a future in Africa driven by its people, harnessing the potential of its citizens with a special emphasis on women and youth. Article 3 of the Protocol on Amendments of African Union Constitutive Act mandates the African Union to guarantee the active involvement of women in decision-making, particularly in politics, economics, and social culture. Chapter 4, subsection 33 to 34 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, clearly guarantees rights of all Nigerian citizens. This includes women, to the extent that there is Ministry of Women Affairs at federal and state levels to cater for gender interests. Article 9 of all Progressive Party Constitution enhances the rights of women to contest for all elective positions as well as appointments to government positions. To insensitize the women to show more interest in political leadership positions, they are exempted from purchasing both expression of interest and nomination forms. They are given free of charge. Women in their staggering numbers are appointed in government offices, both at federal, state, and local governments. You can see this for yourselves. The fourth pillar of the Governor Alia's strategic plan for a greater Benue state, page 38, stipulates clearly the role of women will play in this government. As you can behold, the number of women appointees in his administration as state and local government. As clearly as shown that women are free to get into political activities, still, women are underrepresented in most of the activities of governance and elective positions. Political parties pose challenges for women who face formal and informal barriers to participation in politics, including opaque nomination procedures, violence, and parties with hyper-masculine cultures. Imagine, in Nigeria, about 51% of women is involved in voting during elections. Despite noted involvement and numerous qualified women with their numerical strength, they are still underrepresented in both elective and appointive positions. Why is this so? It is because our ladies, while we mobilize them for formulation of political parties, they don't struggle to get into the mainstream of policy making and they stay behind most times because they're either shy or cannot take, or they cannot take the risks that come with political contest. In some cases, and most cases, is because of their petty jealousies against their women folk, their envy and inferiority complex, and the fear of unknown, and without the boldness to take risks that come with political game. I want to break here and let you know that you women are actually the movers of politics anywhere in the world, including Benue. It is up to you, as we speak, to get out and get into politics and make sure you assert yourselves before the gladiators of politics all over the place so that you can get recognized and elected. If a whole 51% of Nigerian population, which is women voters, if you vote for your own candidate, no candidate will win election against the women. So you should contest yourselves and support yourselves. Put aside your jealousies, your envies against yourselves, because you are hitting yourselves on your toes, and that's why you can't move. The truth must be told. You are injuring yourselves, and then you turn around and say, women, men are not allowing you to contest, men are not allowing you to get into political positions. It's you that is denying yourselves. Please take note. We want to break the cycle of gender exclusion in political party development. Women possess innate spirit of dogged struggle for achievement. However, when it comes to politicking, extraneous efforts have to be exerted, just like what the national woman leader is doing to the women in Nigeria, starting from Benue State today, to encourage them to participate sufficiently in order for them to adequately benefit from their political engagements. Women in political parties and civil society organizations should build alliances and push for specific legal reforms and political commitments, including national, state, local government, ward, and party level quotas. Organized, broad-based women's involvement is key to pushing for political parties to make gender-inclusive commitments. Because including women with strong links to feminist groups and organizations in constitutional negotiations will ensure that much desired gender inclusiveness and party measures are enshrined in constitutional commitments, new electoral codes, or party bylaws. Women should conduct themselves a self-assessment of their character, strengths, and weaknesses before presenting themselves to public and political participation. Women should always preserve the integrity of womanhood and resist the temptation of expanding the political parties via filthy behaviors. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing an epoch-making event which is beginning of a robust public enlightenment to challenge our teeming women to participate actively in partisan politics for rapid development of Benue State and Nigeria at large. I seize this opportunity to urge all Benue women to come out and participate in the forthcoming local government elections. Try it. Yes, you will win. APC. So help us God.
In summary, kwa elu olu henchi yaka kwa ne kasuni ola kawene lukwala ye ko ni kaye ha na shagim la kanana ha na shagim ye wagega mzambe kulene keynote address wasive when shinolu Honorable Dennis Zawala Hingoyaka Avenue Art Council, please make your way for your performance. I know that I will give you 3 minutes, but you perform in 2 seconds. Please put your hands together for Art Council as they come up to represent and have their performance. This is the Benue State award-winning art councils that perform even globally and bring home awards.
2.
Oh, Fadalia Kajuko, oh, money, Chamine Zekebe. Oh, Fadalia Kajuko, oh, money, Chamine Zekebe. Oh, Fadalia Kajuko, oh, money, Chamine Zekebe. Oh, Padalia Kajuko, oh, money, Jamina Zekebe. Dove. Oh, Padalia Kajuko, oh, money, Jamina Zekebe. Anya, oh, Anya, Anya, oh, Anya. Anya, oh, Anya, Anya, Yuri Anya, Anandilo, 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 Atabi. Yo, Jaguza de Vaca, yo, Jaguza de Vaca, on va dire tu vas douer Jatebe, yo, be I had a giant, and qui vote pour me, Kaula, Yayo, yo, on be I is a young no so, good Jatebe, you, have a no!
Of the president, and it's happening in Benue State as a test case. I can see the number of women that are in attendance. All we can say, thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, the national woman leader, for bringing this program to fruition and making sure that through extensive education, women are given their right place in the dispensation of politics and economic development of this country. I'm indeed very proud of the Tinubu administration towards women emancipation. Thank you and God bless all of us. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Kaswanye wasinega. Undo, bafa, Adia undolu undo. Undolu undo. Bafa. Bafa. Adia undolu undo.
It's a very big opportunity for Benue women. Benue women, this opportunity has been given to us on a platter of gold by our governor, His Excellency Governor Hyacinth Yomem Alia, who is not a female, who is not even married. He doesn't have a wife. If he was married, we would say that his wife is prompting him to do this. But he's not even married. This means that he has women in mind, and he's respecting the aspect that women are supposed to be participating in politics. And he's giving women the opportunity that women come out, show your ability, show what you have to offer. And if you come out and contest for anything, we are going to give you that opportunity. As you can see, that he has a lot of women in his administration. I am one of the appointees in this administration, and there are many of us that are working with him. And I give him kudos for accepting that the women leader come here to flag up this event. This is the first stage that the women leader is beginning with. This means that it is good, and we give him all the kudos, and we welcome Dr. Mrs. Mary Idile.
Thank you very much. This is a great opportunity for us. This is a great opportunity for us. We are grateful that Benue. Okay, we are grateful the pioneer state to launch this program. This will open more women up to participate in politics. Now you can see that our governor is already a gender-sensitive governor. He has female commissioners, he has SSA, he has advisors, he has head of parastatals who are women who are heading. But just like a woman, we always want more, like Oliver Twist. It's an opportunity for us to ask for more, to be part of the decision and policy making to move our state forward and Nigeria at large. Thank you.
Winifred Hemen, please, mother, take the stage. Put your hands together for the representative of Mrs. Winifred Hemen.
Very good thing starts from Benue. That is just the implication. For the Benue, for the national first lady, and the national woman leader of the APC to choose Benue to flag off this campaign here, it means a lot. It means the recognition that every good thing starts from Benue is real, and that is a replica of exactly what has happened here today. And so we are here today because these women have a belief in Governor Alia that once a program commences in Benue, that program has the blessing of the entire Benue women, because they recognize the fact that Father Alia is a gender-sensitive governor.
So thank you very much,
Father Dr. Hyacinth Alia.
The program will be a success. Thank you.
Dr. Mary Adele Alile, Her Excellency Mrs. Christy Sam Ode. Permit me to stand on the already existing protocol. I really want to appreciate God for this day. It is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our sight. I really want to appreciate our governor, His Excellency, Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomem Alia. He is the best thing that has ever happened to Benue State. It's just the best thing that has ever happened to Benue State. We are grateful for his coming, and we do not take that for granted. With him, a lot is happening simultaneously. Salaries are being paid on time. Our old mothers and fathers out there are happy. Roads are being constructed. We can't just take that for granted. Our generations and generations to come will speak volumes of him. We want to also send a message to our mother, the wife of the president, the distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu. We want to send a message to her through the National Women Leader, Dr. Mrs. Mary Adele Alili. You know, there is a saying that says, when no one understands, mothers do. And we know she does. That is why you are here. We have a little cry. We have been behind, we the women of Benue State. But we believe with her and you there, all that the canker worm and palmer worm has eaten will be restored a double fold in the name of Jesus. We want you to take our message to her, that she should remember us. And she should know that we have a carryover. So anything that is going to be shared, doubled, she'll come to the women of Benue State. And tell her we are not left behind. Our governor has carried us along. We are not left behind. Thank you very much. Thank you, His Excellency.
Thank you very much. And then, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, permit me to invite to speak on behalf of Zone B, wife of the Speaker, Benue State House of Assembly, Honorable Mrs. Cynthia Kundum-Yo Dajo, for a goodwill message. Please put your hands together for Honorable Mrs. Cynthia Kundum-Yo Dajo, wife of the Speaker, Benue State House of Assembly, for Zone B.
The Executive Governor of Benue State, His Excellency, Dr. Hassan Benue Malia, His Deputy, His Excellency, Samuel Igbado Ode, MNI. Permit me this afternoon to stand on the protocol that has been established, but I must recognize our visitor who has come out the way to wake Benue from their sleep, Dr. Mary Adele. Ma, you are welcome to Benue. Permit me to recognize one person in Azemshia, the man that have made me the wife of the Speaker. Honorable Awanduna Dajo in Azemshia, sir. Permit me, to breach your protocol to recognize the wives of the 10th Assembly here with us. You are recognized. Ma, you are welcome to Benue once more. Ma, Benue is going under healing. The man, the Reverend Gentleman, he's a governor, but also a healing priest. For us all who are Catholics, when you go to a church, it is only a Reverend Father that blesses his mother and father. And he raised his hands always to say, peace of the Lord be with you. That is what Benue is receiving today. Peace of the Lord be with Benue. Ma, Benue, under Reverend Father Hassan Yome Maluya,
is witnessing a lot. I can proudly tell you this evening that I am born and brought up in Benue and still married here. And yet I never discovered what is happening in Benue today. I never know that Benue is this rich until the coming on board of the Reverend Gentleman. Ma, for us who are Catholics, when it is healing time, you see people manifesting. You see people crying. You see them demonstrating. That is what is happening in Benue. When you hear people crying that Father did this, Father did that, because they are going through healing. It takes years to be delivered. Ma, permit me this afternoon to tell you that the Benue of our time, the 10th Assembly, are driving the best of cars. Courtesy of the Reverend Gentleman, quote me anywhere, Benue, the 10th Assembly are driving the best of cars. And all the women under my watch have good cars to drive, courtesy of the Reverend Gentleman. Ma, for us who are Christians, we have this verse in the Bible for the Reverend Gentleman. Inform him to go home and read Psalm 41. It reads, "Blessed is the man who is concerned for the poor, for the Lord will deliver him in times of trouble. The Lord will not abandon him to the power of his enemies, and the Lord will restore him to good health, even if he is sick." Psalm 41. Ma, we the Christian and Catholic, to be precise, when it is time for Holy Communion, the Reverend Fathers will ask you to judge your conscience. After judging your conscience, ma, you will now confess that, "Lord, I am not worthy to receive thee. But just say a word, and my soul shall be healed." Benue is not worthy to receive this man, but by the mercy of God, we are healed today. Ma, when we were contesting, 2003, that's the year behind, people were begging that this young man, the Reverend Gentleman, should join their party because he was a bridge. I want to tell you categorically that most people won this election because the old woman in the village will say, "Alia Ilia." Because we could not differentiate between Alia and the fighters of Benue today, they crossed the bridge because he was a bridge. And you don't fight the man who is anointed by God. You don't fight God because you will never fight to win. Ma, Benue is blessed among other states. Ma, you can only call me the wife of the speaker today because the Reverend Gentleman is the governor of Benue State. Because my husband was David. He was fighting with Goliath. Today, I am the wife of the speaker because the mercy of God has found Benue. Lastly, I want to make an appeal. Please, people should stop saying the Reverend Father does not have a wife. I am his wife too. Please, ma, tell the First Lady of Nigeria to carry Benue women along because we love the Father. When you go to the church, if women can obey any order from the Father, after church, they will say, "Father, I want to see all the women," and you see them standing. Please, Father is married to all the Benue women. Tell Her Excellency to carry the Benue women along, instead of saying the Reverend Gentleman does not have a wife. He's the only man who can counsel you and you remain in marriage for the rest of your life. It is our sincere desire, ma, that as you even journey back to your destination and your entourage, may the peace of God go with you. And may the presence of God never depart from your household. We look forward, oh God, to see you visit Benue some other time. In Jesus' name. Long live Benue State. Long live Bemacha. Long live Benue State House of Assembly. The legislator's wife who have made me the only president of Lewa. Long live the good people of Kunamba Dede to have given us one of us. Long live the clergymen all over the world.
A round of applause for the wife of the Speaker of the Benue State House of Assembly. That is a passionate woman. The Reverend gentleman is married to all women in Benue State. Put your hands together for her. Ladies and gentlemen, the next guest we're inviting here has only 2 minutes to speak, and 2 minutes only. We now have the pleasure of inviting the chairman of the occasion to the podium, Honorable Nelson Alapa. Put your hands together for the honorable gentleman, the lover of APC, a stakeholder in the political party in Zone C. He is a man of very few words. He has never spoken for more than 2 minutes before. He is not going to make this the first time.
APC, the Executive Governor of Benue State, Very Reverend Father Hyacinth Yeoman Alia, PhD. Our August visitor, the National Chairman, the National Woman Leader of our great party, you are welcome. For want of time, please permit me to align myself with already well-established protocol. I want to join the women of Benue State. No women. I want to join them in welcoming our August visitor, the National Woman Leader. And let me just say this. National Woman Leader, one of the take-home from Benue State today is that all these testimonies you are hearing, litany of testimonies, they are reality, they are not concocted. The APC as a party is together under the acting chairman, Omakolo. The people of Benue State and the government of Benue State are all united under the governor, Father Alia. Let me not tell you the hard truth because of time. The only truth that is unknown, which I'm saying here today, is that the man, the governor, came with a mandate. And his mandate is to do the will of the people. The only thing he refused is that I will not compromise this mandate given to me by God and the people of Benue State. That is the problem. So anything you are hearing, they are fallacy. On this note, because of time, I welcome you to Benue State. When you are going back, God will be with you. And know that in 2019, we lost woefully in Benue State. If not for Father Ali on the ticket, we would have lost this election too. So take this message. That is the testimony of Benue State. And I thank you as you go. May God bless you.
A round of applause to the chairman. At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor for me to invite to the microphone the honorable wife of the Deputy Governor of Benue State, Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Christy Sam Ode, JP, and she'll be addressing us from here, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for her, please.
APC. Yes, Father. No woman, I learned something new today from our national women leader. They said, anytime we say no woman, we should say no food on the table. So when I say no woman, no woman, if I say no woman, you say failing election. That's what they taught us today. So no woman. His Excellency Dr. Hyacinth Alia, our able governor, the national women leader, I am highly delighted to stand before you today on the occasion of the launch of Project 774 Explode. A remarkable occasion, initiative that seeks to enhance gender space in Nigeria politics. As we gather here today, I am reminded of the significance of these moments and the crucial role that women play in shaping the future of our great nation. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is no longer news that Nigeria is one of the countries with significant gap in gender representation in politics. This project, therefore, marks a bold step toward bridging the gender gap in our political landscape and ensuring women are fully represented and empowered to play their rightful roles in shaping our nation. It is imperative to acknowledge that Benue State government, under the leadership of His Excellency Reverend Dr. Hyacinth Alia, has made significant progress in the last 1 year towards increasing women's participation in politics. However, these gains, women still face numerous barriers that hinder their full participation in both elective and appointive positions as compared to their male counterparts. This cause is a reflection of the broader societal and cultural norms that continue to hold women back. Project 774 Explode is therefore a bold response to this challenge. The program is designed to amplify the voices of women in politics, empower them with skills and resources, and create a platform for them to contribute meaningfully to the development of our nation. As we launch this project today, I want to acknowledge the tireless efforts of our mother, the First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu, CON, and the National Women Leader of All Progressive Congress, APC, Honorable Dr. Mrs. Mary Alile Idele, who have worked tirelessly to bring this vision to life. Your dedication and commitment are testament to your passion empowering women and your unwavering belief in our potential. To the great women of Benue State, I want to encourage you that this program is not just about empowering women. It is about creating a more inclusive, equitable society where everyone has a seat at the table. You are not just beneficiaries, but you are agents of change who will shape the future of our children, the future of our dear state, the country at large. As we embark on this journey together, I urge you to take ownership of the project and make it your own. Draw from each other's strength, learn from each other's experiences, and support one another as you navigate the challenge ahead. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to once again extend my profound appreciation to our able Governor, Reverend Dr. Hyacinth Alia, for supporting this initiative. Your Excellency, your endorsement sent a strong signal that present administration recognizes the importance of gender priority in politics. We believe that empowering women in politics, we are not only advancing gender equality, but also enriching our democracy. We are confident that when more women involved in decision-making process, they will bring fresh perspective, new ideas, and innovative solutions to address the complex challenge facing our nation. Great women of Benue State, as we celebrate this launch today, we want to leave you with a call to action. Let us work together to create new Nigeria, where every woman has access to opportunity, resources, support that enable her to thrive in policies and beyond. Let us shatter the glass ceiling that has held back for too long. Today, we are not just launching a project, we are launching a movement that will change Nigerian politics and create a more inclusive society for all. Thank you, and God bless you.
A round of applause to the wife of the Deputy Governor. At this point in time, I'd like to invite someone that I'm not qualified to invite. So at this point, I'd like to invite the advisor on women affairs to invite to the microphone whom should be invited.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for, to hear from our mother, the APC National Woman Leader, Honorable Dr. Mary Adele. And alongside her, she's going to be coming with her entourage, the other 7 state women leaders. Welcome on board, the Honorable State Woman Leader. Please give her a standing ovation as she comes with her entourage. The Amazon herself, the capacity, the talk and do woman, the advocate of women, the mother of the nation, the protector of the girl child, the opportunity bringer, the woman of Benue, the mother of Benue. Welcome, 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 ma. Welcome. Female appointees in the streets, come down and support your woman leader. Yes. Okay.
APC. APC. I can't hear you. APC. Now so Women, oh yeah. No woman. You train a woman. You neglect a woman. You neglect a woman, you lose election. You neglect a woman. That's so. Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Alia, the Executive Governor of Benue State. And you are not clapping. His Excellency Dr. Sam Ode, Deputy Governor of Benue State. Honorable Aldona Dajo, Speaker, Benue State House of Assembly. Honorable Mike Onaja, the chairman of this occasion. Her Excellency Mrs. Christy Sam Ode, the wife of the Deputy Governor. Honorable Benjamin Omokalo, APC Acting State Chairman. Honorable Anne Itodo, Commissioner for Women Affairs. All APC state women leaders, especially those that are in my entourage, the Akwa Ibom State Woman Leader, Edo State Woman Leader, FCT State Woman Leader, and Nasarawa State Woman Leader. Other APC chieftain, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, peace be upon you all. It is with great honor and appreciation that I stand before you today to discuss an issue that is vital to the future of our nation, enhancing the gender space in Nigeria politics. Let me take a moment to recognize the visionary leadership and unwavering commitment of our esteemed governor, His Excellency Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Alia, towards empowering women and advancing gender equity in Benue State. Permit me to call His Excellency the champion of a transformative women empowerment initiative. This initiative is tagged Project 774 Explode, enhancing gender space in politics. This government fully funded the launch of this project that we are witnessing today. Therefore, he is a champion. Governor Alia's legacy extends far beyond this landmark project. He has also been a steadfast advocate for enhancing the gender space in Benue State politics by appointing numbers of women in his cabinet. Just yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, I heard for the first time in my history, in my political history, there is essay on beautification. So please, let that your clap, let it be louder. And this essay on beautification, there's essay on beautification number 1, number 2, number 3. Let me also appreciate a dynamic president, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Under his leadership, we have seen a remarkable increase in the representation of women in cabinet and key government positions. This has not only strengthened our democratic institution, but has also served as a powerful inspiration for young girls and women aspiring to break through the glass ceiling and assume their rightful place in the public and political space. It is with great pride that I mentioned Grand Commander of the Renewed Hope Initiative, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu. I relay the First Lady's determination to touch grassroots level with remarkable contribution to boost the morale of young women in Nigeria through her pet project called Renewed Hope Initiative. Her resilience, creativity, entrepreneurial spirit has been a true inspiration to us all. Please let us take a moment and put our hands together for the mother of the nation, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu. I will also like to take a moment to express my sincere gratitude to my national chairman, the national chairman of our great party, the APC, His Excellency, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, for graciously supporting this project. Your support and leadership have been instrumental to advancing the cause of women within our party, the All Progressive Congress. You are a visionary leader, sir, who has taken our great party to new heights. We have a leader who has not only united our party, but has also attracted high-level decampees to join our party. Today, as we celebrate the launch of Project 774 Explode, we are reminded that the true progress is not merely mentioned in numbers and statistics, but in tangible differences we make in the lives of our citizens. For too long, women have been underrepresented in the political leadership of our country. Despite making up half the population, women occupy only a fraction of the seats in our national and state assemblies. This is unacceptable in a democracy that strives for true equality and representation. In 2023 general election, again delivered low number of women in the National Assembly. The representation of women in the 10th Assembly is not a significant improvement from the 9th Assembly. The 10th Assembly have women occupying 3 seats, ladies and gentlemen, out of 109. That's 2.7%. In the Senate, and 17 seats out of 360 in the House of Representatives. That is 4.7%. This means, ladies and gentlemen, that we have a total of 20 women elected out of 469 members of Assembly. After 7 general cycles since 1999, the number of women in the state has dropped to what it was as Nigeria returned to democracy in 1999. This is a research that is done by Premium Times. With this current figure of the 10th National Assembly, Nigeria remains at the bottom of the list in the ranking of the number of women in Africa parliaments. This source is from IPC, the Interparliamentary Union, as of April 2023. The lowest ranking country have 8.62% of women in unicameral or lower chambers of parliament and 6.67% in upper chambers of parliament, respectively. The cumulative percentage of women in the 2 chambers of Nigeria 10th Assembly is below 5%. It is also important to know that no woman was elected in 15 out of Nigeria 36 state House of Assembly, following the state-level general election in March 2023. This is worrisome. At the just concluded 68th session of the Commission of Status of Women, CWS, in New York, in United States of America, 2024, it was established by Cooperative of Assistance and Relief Everywhere, CARE International, that research has shown that there is a continuous underrepresentation of women in power. Only 5% of women are in position of power in Nigeria. Again, this is worrisome. I was in that conference, ladies and gentlemen, and I thought to myself, I am one of that 5%. And my spirit was energized to go out of the usual way to challenge this poor representation of women in government. I then promised myself, just this year in United States when I was attending that conference, I promised myself that before the next general election of 2027, the percentage of women in power in Nigeria must increase. One of the key ways we can enhance the gender space in Nigeria, the gender space in Nigeria politics, is by actively grooming and supporting the next generation female leaders. Too often, young women are discouraged from pursuing political ambition or are not given the resources and mentorship they need to succeed. In the word of the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, while delivering his Goodwill message at the 22nd Inspiring Women Summit in Owerri, Imo State, I quote, "We must acknowledge, however, that in a society striving for equitable development, addressing fundamental issues like gender equality and inclusiveness is imperative." He said, in Nigeria, where women and girls constitute 49.32% of our population, the representation is institution and governance need urgent attention. End of quote. Conversation to improve women politics representation have been in the front burner, but does not appear to be yielding any results. The National Assembly must take action to support increase in the number of women represented in government by passing specific constitution alteration bill to achieve this. Only when we have achieved gender parity in Nigerian politics will we be able to truly say that our democratic reflect the diversity and dynamism of our nation. Only then can we unlock the full potential of our country and build a future that works for all Nigerians, regardless of gender. When women are shut out of political process, our country loses. We lose the diverse perspective. We lose the unique of life experiences and the innovative problem-solving approach that we women bring to the table. We lose the opportunity to create policies and programs that meet the need of Nigerian women and meet the need of Nigerians in total, not just the need of a selected few. Through Project 774 Explode, young women will gain access to skill training, entrepreneur support, political mentorship, leadership, training, diploma certificate program, and empowering them to become active and decision makers in our society. This starts with providing young women with access to political education and training programs. We need to equip them with the skill, knowledge, and confidence to run effective campaigns and govern effectively. These include workshops, on public speaking, policy development, campaign strategy, and navigating the political landscape. Mentorship is another component of 774 Explode, where established female politicians and community leaders must take young women under their wings, sharing their experiences, offering guidance, and helping them to build the professional network needed to thrive in politics. By lifting as we climb, we can ensure that the road ahead is a little smoother for those who come after us. That is exactly what we are doing today, which will have a profound and lasting impact in the life of thousands of young women in our country. We must work to change the cultural narratives and gender norms that have historically held women back. We need to celebrate the achievement of female leaders.
We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned.
Tuberculosis, popularly known as TB, is an airborne disease that can be contacted by anybody regardless of age, tribe, and socioeconomic status. Despite availability of new testing equipment for TB, diagnosing TB in children is still more difficult than in adults. During the National Childhood TB Testing Week that will be taking place across the country, healthcare workers from the national and state TB programs, with support of various partners, will visit our communities to create more awareness and conduct screening and testing for TB among children. TB is treatable and curable only if detected early. Every child's life matters. Let us join hands together and end TB among our children and in Nigeria. Thank you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
That's it. The regular football season is over.
What?
Yes, it's over.